Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Side Order. I am your host, Odinson, and this is Car Repair. This is a interesting little game. The full game releases in September, where you run a repair shop in rural Poland in the mid 90s, and I believe 1995. Interesting little twist to a kind of garage car game kind of thing. I wanted to have a little look at this, as that I have been doing a few of these kind of games lately, and it seemed relevant to what I've been playing. But hey, before we do get too far into all of it, I just want to remind you all to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because hey, here at the Side Order, you will always have a seat at the table. So pull up a chair and join us. All right, I think this guy wants something. Let's go see what he wants. He wants us to get rid of rust, paint the vehicle green, and polish the freshly applied. Okay, we can do that. I wonder how we go about that. Well, there's his car in there. So we want to turn the lights on, I guess. There we go. Pick up the grinder and grind. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's easy. That's nice. Just grind off all the rust. I sure get a big grinder wheel there. I got to admit, I do like these car repair simulator games. I find them kind of almost relaxing. So hopefully, this one is good, and I'm going to give her a look. Sure is a lot of rust on this one. Boy, I tell you. A lot of rust, but we'll get rid of it. There we go. Don't have to fill it in or anything. Just grind it and paint it. Boy, that'd be. Well, I guess hey, a fly-by-night operation. I'm guessing. I would, but I don't want to get copyright struck, so we won't turn on the radio. But it's nice to know the option is there. Do I need to crouch? No, that zooms in. C maybe? There we go. That'll help. Alright, crouch on down, get that. Get this rust in the back here. Are you just gonna leave that there until I go turn the radio on? There. You happy now? Now let me finish getting the rust here. There. Now, you want me to repaint everything there, so I will. Let's get the paint. Make that a little bigger and paint away. I like how I don't even need to tape anything. I can just paint the car, just and somehow not get the mirrors or the windows that I'm very plainly spraying. Sure. Why not? Well, now let me finish applying the paint before I get off to polishing there, guy. Mr. Jumping the Gun, telling me what to do next before I'm even done this stage. I think you want me to finish painting the car first, don't you? Sure, the guy would want his car actually painted. Like, hey, fix the paint job on my car, but don't actually fix the paint job on my car. No, I don't think so. There we go. Keep hitting control to try to crouch. And paint that last little bit there. There we go. Now I guess we gotta buff that out. Okay. And yeah, we gotta buff that out. There we go. And then it looks more or less like the original paint after that. Okay. Oh yeah, they could make it a little bit easier to see though. Okay, so there's a small complaint I have. It's a little bit hard to tell with this dark color where it needs to buff and where you don't. The light isn't really bright enough in here. For the mechanics of this game are pretty good, and it's got an interesting aesthetic. The whole hey, you're in Poland in the '90s. That's interesting. Here, down here. There we go. Give her a good buffing. Give her a good buffing. So, let's get this last little bit right here, and I think that does it. This down here we go. And you come get your car. Yeah. And it was perfecto. Okay, gotta like that. Now what are we doing? I want to forget to pay the bills. Maybe borrow a bit of electricity from your neighbor. So now I gotta go steal my neighbor's electricity. Well, that's shady, but okay. This game looks alright. I'll give it that. It's not the most graphically amazing thing I've ever seen, but it looks pretty good. There. And over to the electric box. And oh, okay. Go green, green, red, green, red, yellow, blue, green, red, yellow, blue. Okay, bam, power. Can I run? Yes, I can. Ha! Flip that light back on. Bam! What are we doing now? Strip the rust and paint off your own car. Well, you know, I think that sounds like a good idea. Let's just put that down for a second. Can I move this? Yes. Yeah, there's so much rust on this thing that I'm pretty much just going to have to take the paint mostly off of it entirely. I mean, do it like it was your own car, right? But yeah, well, this is my own car. In the game, anyway, so I better do a good job. I mean, would you trust the mechanic whose car was a piece of crap? Probably not. Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty much just stripping the paint right off of this thing. I don't know if there's going to be paint left after this, but hey. If it's my car, I'm going to do the best job on it because, well, like I said, you can't have me as the mechanic running around and just a total piece of crap, now can we? Oh, need to make sure I get all that off of there. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Look at the roof. Oh, wow. Okay, let's just get the roof. The roof is in such bad shape, I'm just going to repaint the whole thing, I think. Repaint the whole thing, what do you think? I think that's the way to go. Just do that. Strip it right down. Yeah, that'll be fine. There's so much rust on this thing. It's like, yeah, get your own car ready. We're not going to tell you is that your own car is rusty beyond belief. How long have I left this thing sitting out here? It is rusty. Look at how much of this I've had to strip off of here. Look at that. Ridiculous. How much I had to take off of there. There we go. That and red. Red. Okay, now we'll do this. We will get this nice and big because there's lots of ground to cover, so I might as well just paint her up like that. Yeah, here we go. Lots of ground to cover. I practically have to repaint the whole car anyway, so might as well just do this. Is it overkill? Yeah, probably a little. But I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. Make sure the car looks at least relatively good. At least better anyway, because man, it was rusty. So we'll make sure that doesn't paint this up. Ruined sign in front of the gate. There for now. And we'll call our shop the Side Repair Scam. Aha! See, now this is why I had spray paint right here, right? Because now you just do this. sign. There we go. Back to the garage here. Now people know we exist. Maybe we might actually get some customers besides that just random dude, whoever that was. And see where I can cut corners. Oh, right on. It's time to scam people. Blonde being blonde will agree to fluid exchange of the turn signals, repair 2 gearboxes, or inflating tires with premium air for everything just like the car Daddy will pay. Right. Wow. How very 90s. Very 80s. Okay, what are we doing here? Open the hood. Okay. Let's open the hood. Grab the battery. Got an old one. I'll just grab this one. It's not great, but it's better than the one he's got in there. And apparently I'm an unscrupulous repairman. So I need brake fluid. There we go. And I should be able to pour that in. There we go. This needs to go down. There. Huh. Close this cap. I don't want to. There we go. And close it. So I need this mixing thing. And put it on the table. And I need some gasoline. Right over here. And throw in gas. There, precariously balanced. Oh yeah, I love it. Gotta give people heart attacks everywhere. Pour in some water. Oh, this seems like a bad idea. Don't ever do this, kids. Don't ever put water in your gas. Bad idea. Put that up. Terrible idea, but okay. There's your watery gas, ma'am. And what are we doing next here? Oh, wait. That would be right. I want to change left. Left rear tire. Okay. Up. Oh, I need a wrench. Righto. That makes sense. Okay, grab a wrench. Down here. I was hitting the wrong key. I'm like, why won't this? Because I was hitting Titan, fool. That's why. Good job. Take that off. Aha, here we go. No, not that. This. Grab the tire. Thank you. It's not a great tire. Ah, that was funny. And back on. Take those back in. Go. There. There, job complete. Thank you. That wasn't hard. I don't know why she couldn't have done that. But then again, hey. Could fit well, like on your car. Yes, it could. So let's put it on there. There. The Maharaja of the village in person. Satisfied with his work, he whispers a word to the right people and customers tomorrow. If he's unhappy, you don't want to know. Wash the car, change the oil. Okay. For washing his car, changing the oil, replacing fuel filter, and satisfying. And replacing the alternator. Okay. That all sounds fairly straightforward. As a mechanic, I should be able to do that. I'd hope. It's kind of weird to aim this. It doesn't exactly hit where you're aiming. More like a suggestion. Now, why does the kingpin of the local town drive a VW Rabbit? Or at least what looks like one? That is. Yeah, that's what that is. And you'd think it, but then again, I guess, I don't know. I don't know enough about Poland in the mid 90s to know. I know that they would have been suffering a really bad, we just got out of communism hangover. It takes a while to get over that. Is your car clean enough? Okay, your car's clean enough. Oh, you still want me to wash the car? Well, I was done with that. Done good. Man. Gee. I need to buy a fuel. Okay. Oh, I got here quick. Instantaneously. I guess that's what that bin is for. It's part alternator. Timing belt first. Okay. Thing's got a bolt in it. Where's my wrench? Oh, where did I put the wrench? Why did I drop it right there? That was weird. Don't do that again. Put the wrench on the tool face. There we go. Drop my wrench where I got the rest of the tools. Alright, I don't want to lose that again now. A lot of these parts I'm going to use again, so. Oh, bolt it in. Okay, I guess I shouldn't have dropped the wrench. Oh, you want me to steal the neighbor's alternator? Okay, cool. Get a new one. Yeah, maybe I could just steal one from the neighbor. It's like super shady repair shop. I mean, I understand that it's like, hard times and everything, mid-90s, communism hangover. Yeah, I get it, but, man, maybe don't rob from your neighbor, guy. Tut tut. But whatever. I guess I'll just steal power and an alternator from the neighbor. He's gonna come over here with a shotgun one of these days. Right. Almost forgot. Have to put in bolts. There we go. Okay, I'll throw this back here. Timing belt. Bam. Oh, right, I have to get underneath it to do this. Think? Yes. Okay, close that up. Get out of the hole. This out the way, or out. Where are we finding wool? Yeah, I do have some. Okay. I already did. Thank you, though. There, well, I'll do a good job. This is the, after all, mob boss's car. Probably don't want to mess around with it, but that'll do. That'll do. There. All right, now what? Unwanted boxes. Oh, hold on, the phone's ringing. Am I? Okay. Garage to the yard gate. Why do I? Oh, yeah. See, I figured this was going to be. Yep. Okay.
No na co się gapicie? Pakować go do bagażnika. Teraz zobaczę, co to
Well,
będzie za
that
ze
was
skórę.
very
Mechanik od świetnej
interesting.
boleści.
The mechanics
Oj,
are
nie
pretty
zadziera się z
cool, and
więzienia.
I like the weird Polish '90s vibe there. That's very cool. It adds an interesting twist to the game that I just don't think I've seen one of these games take before, and I quite like it. So that was indeed Car Repair. Thank you for joining me today. It was an interesting little game, and I'll definitely check out the whole thing in a few months when it comes out. But I have been Odinson. This has been the Side Order. Thank you very, very much for joining me today. Please don't forget to check out our Discord. Link to that is in the description below, as is a link to our merch shop if you'd like to up your style game. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all next time.